Hey everyone, so we're gonna talk about AFC and AFCON results. When we're recording this, the game just ended between Ivory Coast and Nigeria. Ivory Coast won the AFCON.
Yes. And I just realized something. This is kind of odd, but both tournaments, the host team won the tournament.
Oh yeah, you're right.
AFC,
Yeah, Qatar was
Qatar won
yeah,
AFC
Qatar.
yesterday, and then AFCON was in Ivory Coast. Both teams are hosting the tournament.
That's true.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But for AFCON to start with, guys, very surprising result in my opinion. Not because the team is weak. I think
agree.
Ivory Coast is a really good team, but they almost didn't make it out the group stage, and they fired their coach.
Yeah.
Before the round of 16,
and they won without a coach.
And they kind of hired the under 23 coach.
Yeah.
Internally to manage the team, and they end up winning the whole tournament. So
yeah, and I'm sure under 23 coach didn't like call the shots really. It might have been president of Ivory Coast or something. Who knows? But yes, it is crazy. Like, it shows that sometimes the coaches don't do much. I know. Like, if you talk about Pep or whatever, right? Yes, but the team played itself, and then they won the cup themselves. So there's that.
yeah, I think big disappointment for Nigeria. This was their chance, I think, with all the surprise results. Early exits like Senegal and Morocco
Yeah,
were gone early in the tournament, and Nigeria with a player like Osimhen and other good players around him could have made a difference this tournament. They used his chance, but they couldn't get it done the last match.
Yeah, Bright Osai Samuel.
Yes, Osai Samuel, Fenerbahce's right back.
Crazy player.
I'm actually gonna criticize the coach. You played him 120 minutes against South Africa, and you win the game. And this game, you don't even forget about starting him. You don't
even play him. Yeah,
I don't understand why you played him 120 minutes the game before that, and it just doesn't add up to me. I think he should have stick with the same team that won the semifinal game, and Osai Samuel had a great performance that game.
See, only if you fired the coach in the group stage, Nigeria, you could have had a chance. But what happened? You didn't fire your coach, and you lost in the finals to a team without a coach. And then if you go to the AFC, Qatar won. It's pretty interesting because Qatar has been doing a lot of publicity around the world in sports world, and now they won the AFC. So
that's big news for Qatar.
Yeah.
I gotta say, their best player Akram Afif has impressed me. He's a really good player.
Yeah,
I know he plays in Qatar League, but I think he could easily play in a decent European team. He's very talented. Maybe he'll get some looks for the summer now to see what teams could use him because he's very talented, guys.
Good for him. Good for him.
But all the surprise in AFC.
I know.
Japan out, South Korea out.
I was gonna say Japan would probably win it. This year.
Yeah. Japan lost to Iran, which also is a very good team, so that wasn't a surprise. But I was surprised about Iran after they beat Japan. Without Mkhitaryan, who's Porto's striker, he's a very good player. You beat Japan without him, and then you lose to Qatar in semifinals. It was a sad ending for Iran, but I think really I'm surprised with Qatar's results because they got through there with not a great team.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia with Roberto Mancini as a coach. Didn't even make it to quarterfinals.
Yeah, and they were really good in the World Cup. South Korea, you mentioned it before. Like, Son has been playing amazing in Tottenham, right?
Yeah, and they also have other players like Min Jae Kim.
Kim Min Jae.
Hwang Hee-chan from Wolverhampton.
Oh, yes. And he's been playing crazy too.
Kang In Lee from PSG.
Yeah.
So they have all the players, but South Korea, I think, meant to lose because they also came to semifinal with just like always last-second goals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They weren't really playing too.
They were pushing it.
They were pushing it. I mean, they beat Saudi Arabia and they beat Australia with last-second goals. Well, technically not last-second goals, but like they tied the game and then sent the game to extra time and then won later. But I think the Jordan game for them, it was meant to happen. Like, you can't keep constantly winning like that. So AFC was a very interesting tournament with all the surprises. I don't think anybody could have predicted that Jordan Qatar final in the AFC.
I agree.
But yeah, very surprised with AFC result especially. And I don't think anybody would have predicted Ivory Coast for AFCON, but Ivory Coast has a good history. So they were like a possible team, not the favorites, but like they were right under the favorites, I would say.
No one would bet for them, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Qatar. Like, imagine if you bet for Qatar winning the AFC, like, from the start.
Yeah, honestly, if you just thought the logical, like both host teams would win and make it like a 2-leg parlay,
Oh, yeah.
you'd be rich.
Oh, yeah. Imagine.
So
Only if I could go back in time. All right, guys. Yeah, that's AFC and AFCON results for you. It's very surprising. Sometimes good to see surprising results like this in soccer because it's been very predictable lately, especially in the last 10 years. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.